Thank you. Taking this time to find you and be with your own body, your own mind, and hopefully reach towards the soul. When we really quiet down the mind and still the body, that's when our soul can really shine and come forward. So allow this practice not just be wonderful for your body, but also wonderful for your mind. Whenever you can, closing down the eyes and becoming more mindful as you relax into the breath. And with that, inhale your hands overhead, stretch up. Exhale, bring the palms together at your heart center, pressing the thumbs against the heart and setting an intention for this class. Whether it's more love or compassion or kindness, or just be more present at this time. Maybe you need to let go of something that's holding you back from living your life to the fullest, dedicating this class for whatever your heart desires. And with that, bringing your hands overhead, sending those pairs up to the sky, and exhaling, sweeping your hands down by your sides, allowing the shoulder blades to come closer together as you open up the spine. Inhaling, hands overhead, stretch up. Opening up the vertebrae. Exhale, slowly release the hands by your sides, clearing your aura. One more time, inhaling up. And this time, exhale and twist. Look over the right shoulder, open up the spine. Bring your left hand onto your right knee to allow yourself to twist deeper into the spine and twist and twist and twist. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, hands overhead. And exhale, twist the other way, looking over the left and gently placing the right hand onto the left knee and twisting. Open the other way and twist and twist and twist. Exhale, relax, come back to center. Allow the palms to face down on your knees for a moment to really ground yourself, allowing yourself to really find balance here. And to deepen your breath. Inhaling into the belly, allowing the belly to rise. Exhale, suck in the belly. Contract. Really using our diaphragm as we breathe in, expanding the belly, and exhale, relax. One last deep belly breath in, and exhale, contract. Take a few normal breaths here. We're gonna practice diaphragmatic breathing to help us strengthen the diaphragm and remind us of the deep belly breaths in that we are supposed to take throughout the day to really release any tension, any pain, any stress in the body. Remembering throughout the day that this is where you're supposed to be breathing into. If it helps, you can bring your right hand on your chest, the top of your chest, and then place your left hand on your belly. So we're gonna inhale, count to 4 into the belly through open lips. And then hold the breath for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly exhale through the open lips for a count of 8, 7, 6, contracting the belly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully exhale out. Inhale through open lips, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expand the belly fully. Hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. Open mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contract the belly. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release and relax. Allow the palms to face up this time as you just allow your breath to return to normal, but a little deeper. Now that you are aware of your belly breathing using the diaphragm versus the chest and the neck. With the palms facing up, we are open to receive. Letting the breath flow in and out gently. And with that, really relax the hands, allow them to face down or up, whatever feels comfortable as we begin our neck rotations, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, holding it here for a moment, and then rolling the neck down, squeezing the throat as you bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep being present with your breath as you roll the neck down once again, right ear to the right shoulder. And then roll the neck down, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And then this time, take your neck all the way back, roll the neck, big circles, going at your own pace, keeping your spine straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Closing your eyes, making this a meditative experience. Letting go of the thoughts, letting go of the worries. Letting go of the workday, even if you have to return to work after the session, just take this time to be present with yourself. One more nice big circle on this side. And then gently change directions, going the other way. One more circle on this side. And gently come back to center, slowly rising up. And then looking over the left shoulder as you inhale and exhale right. Again, going as slow as you'd like. Just bringing full range of motion to your body, starting with the neck. And gently come back to center, drop the right hand down, inhale, left hand overhead. Look up, open up the side body, stretch up. And of course, bring a gentle smile to your face. This is a reminder to live in joy and happiness. That is a feeling, a state of being that we cultivate ourselves, in ourselves. And switch sides, dropping the left hand on the floor, inhaling right hand overhead. Continuing to smile, continuing to cultivate and focus on those elevated emotions that you want to create in your body. And one last time, switching sides to the right, taking the option here to bring your hand behind your head and gently pushing onto your hand to open up the chest, looking up, lifting up, and switch sides, dropping the left hand, inhaling right hand overhead. And if you brought your hand behind your head on the right side, do the same on the left. And then look up as you press with your head against the hand to open up the shoulders. Keep smiling. And gently relax, come back to center, roll your shoulders a couple times. And then bring the shoulders forward a couple times. And when you're ready, bring your hands onto your knees. And we're gonna go into Sufi rotations. Inhaling, chest comes forward. Exhaling as you go back. And again, this is your practice, so close down your eyes and go your own speed. We are all on this life journey together, but we're all going on this journey at our own pace. So that's what's so beautiful about our human experience. Sometimes we compare ourselves to people our age, maybe our friends are married or have this type of position, but it's not really about them. We are here to experience life to the fullest on our own time at our own pace. So that's exactly what I try to encourage you to do during the yoga class. Feel what feels good for you in your body and just go with the flow of your own breath. One more circle on this side. And then gently switch directions. I needed that reminder for myself just as much as you might have needed that reminder. And the most important key thing when you're on your journey is to find happiness in whatever stage you're at, instead of thinking that you'll be happy when you reach a certain goal, but finding the happiness wherever you are at the moment. One more circle on this side, really extend the chest forward, and then really tuck in the spine as you roll back. And come back to center, keeping your hands on your knees or bringing them down lower to your shins. Inhaling, chest comes forward. Exhaling around the spine. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Once again, go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Just make sure that you're really breathing. Making your vocal breath inhale forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up the heart to more love. Allow for your heart to open. Squeeze the mula bandha, the root lock, the pelvic muscles, allowing the energy to rise up. And exhale, round the spine, release the air. And gently relax the hands. Take a moment to just find stillness. And when you're ready, make your way onto your knees and ankles. And if this doesn't feel good, then you can stay cross-legged, bringing your hands onto your shoulders, inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Again, close down your eyes, go at your own speed. Opening up the spine, the lower spine, moving the energy of the body. 20 more seconds. Make sure your breath is vocal. Inhaling, bringing the shoulder blades together. Once again, squeezing that mula bandha, squeezing the pelvic muscles, allowing the energy to rise up to the top of your head. Just take your attention and awareness to the top of your head, and that's where your energy will flow. Squeeze all the muscles. Exhale, release, allow the palms to face up. Take a moment for your breath to catch up. Feeling the energy of the body, noticing the sensations. And when you're ready, let's come onto our hands and knees, bringing your hands right underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips as wide as you can. Middle finger points forward. Knees come right underneath the hips. Tops of the feet could be either flat on the floor or you can tuck your toes for a variation. So whatever feels good, try both ways. And begin with our cat and cow. Inhaling, arching the spine, looking up. And exhale, round, tucking the chin. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Keep going at your own pace. Once again, this is your practice. This is your journey. You can add variations, bending the elbows, adding a few body rolls in each direction. And when you're ready, come back. Inhale, arch, arch, arch. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, arch. Look up, exhale, round. And gently open up to a neutral spine. Open the knees mat width apart and come down into child's pose. Release the forehead onto the mat. Walk your fingertips up the mat to open up the shoulders. And just take your time here to breathe and be. If it helps, you can sigh out. Sighing and making some sounds with our throat is also very relaxing. One more breath here. Fully let go and release all the worries. You can roll the forehead side to side, symbolizing the worries, any anger, any jealousy, any hate, any judgment rolling out of the mind. Let go of all of those limiting, unneeded emotions and thoughts. They are just holding you back from living your fullest potential. Your fullest potential You are here to enjoy life, to feel the joy and the happiness, regardless of what others are doing around you. Always reach for that. Reach for the joy and the happiness and the love and compassion. And with that, gently make your way up to a downward facing dog, taking your time, walking out the knees, bending one, then the other. And when you're ready, bending both knees and then elongating the knees and lengthening them, seeing if you can bring your heels closer to the earth. And again, bending both knees, bring knees down towards the earth, and then elongating the knees and bringing the heels down. Inhaling the right leg up, lengthening that leg. Exhale, bend at the knee and begin ankle rotations on this side. Rotating the ankle and switching directions. And then rotate the knee around the hip, opening up the hip. And then switching directions as well. And then inhale that right leg up. Exhale, step on the outside of the right hand, coming into runner's lunge. And here I want you to stay on the palms of your hands and just bring that knee a little forward and just rock back and forth, up and down, opening up the hips. And then lengthen both legs out and bring the hands around the right foot and then bring the forehead closer to the knee. And then again, release into runner's lunge. Both hands are on the inside and come rocking back and forth into the hip. 3, 4, and then lengthen both knees. Bring the hands on either side of the foot and then bring the forehead closer to the knee. And one last time, back, bring the hands back on the inside of the foot and then rock back and forth. And lengthen the knee, bring the hands around the foot and bring the forehead closer towards that knee. Exhale, come back into runner's lunge. And this time, if you can, come onto your elbows to really open up. So the elbows are on the inside of the right foot. The right foot is at the edge of your yoga mat. Opening up the hips to their full capacity here. 3 more breaths. As you exhale, release back into your palms, step back into a plank, and come down, chaturanga, bending the elbows alongside the body, inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra, exhaling for down dog. Taking a few breaths here. And taking it over to the left side, inhaling left leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee and begin ankle rotations on this side. Switch directions, rotate the other way. then rotate into the hip by rotating the knee around, up and around. And then switch directions. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, bring it on the outside of the mat. And once again, runner's lunge on the side. Both hands are on the inside of the left foot. And then begin to rock back and forth into that runner's lunge. Back leg is straight. Back knee is lifted. And inhale, lengthen both knees. Straighten out the knees and bring your forehead towards the knee. The hands can go on either side of the foot for balance. And once again, bring the hands on the inside and back to the runner's lunge. Bringing your hips back and forth, forward and back. And open up the knees, lengthen the knees, bring the forehead towards the knee. And one last time, runner's lunge, hands on the inside of the foot and rock back and forth. And come back to pyramid pose, lengthening out both of the legs, locking out both knees, bringing the forehead as close as you can towards that knee. And exhale, come back to the runner's lunge. This time, come all the way down to your elbows if you can, to really deepen into the hips. Deepening into the stretch, you should feel it. One more breath. As you exhale, make your way back onto your palms, come back into your plank, and take your time gently coming down, chaturanga, inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra, and exhaling for down dog. Breathe here. And when you're ready, step or hop to the front of your mat so the legs meet the hands. And allow your body to melt down. The upper body is melting down as you bend at the hips, allowing your body to sway side to side, maybe interlacing the 10 fingers over the back to open up the shoulders. If it's in your practice, see if you can bend the knees a little bit, bring the belly onto your hips, and then bring your fingers underneath the toes, underneath the feet, and step on your hands. Gorilla pose. And then from here, you can begin to lengthen out the knees and straighten out those knees with your hands underneath your feet. Just releasing a little bit of the pressure from being on our hands a lot. You can rock side to side and up and down on your hands with your feet. And then gently release. Inhale for halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, bring your hands overhead, stretch up. And exhale, sweep your hands down. Allow yourself to stand here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Chest is forward, heart is lifted, closing your eyes, feeling the balance in both feet, feeling equal balance in all four corners of the feet, the toes, the ankles, And from here, inhale your hands overhead, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive down, bend at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, reach towards the floor and just step the right foot back, bend the knee, bring it down to the earth. Bring the top of the foot down on the earth, come up onto your hips. Hold your hips here. Inhale, hands overhead, stretch up. Option here to rock to the front and gently rock back. Again, rocking forward, opening up the hips and gently rocking back. One more time, rocking forward. And exhale, bring your hands back down to the earth. And this time lengthen the left knee, straighten it, and then bring your forehead towards that knee. Half split. If you want to challenge yourself and try to go into full splits by lengthening the back foot as well, see where your body takes you for fun. See how much of a, what's your flexibility like on this side? And then gently return back into a plank pose. From here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. From here, inhaling the right leg up. Exhale, step in between those hands and release the left leg, the left knee down on the earth. Come up with your hands on your hips. Top of the foot of the left foot is down on the earth as well for balance. Inhale, hands overhead. And once again, rock back and forth. Opening up, rocking forward, lunging into the hip. Exhale back. And one more time. And release the hands again onto the earth. Lengthen and straighten the right knee in front of you. Bring your forehead closer towards that knee. And if you gave yourself permission and challenged yourself on the left side to see how far you can open up into the side splits, do so on the right side as well. Just for fun. Our bodies are really capable if we take the time to stretch it in all directions. One more breath here. And exhale, step back into a plank, taking your time, coming down. Chaturanga. Inhaling for upward facing dog. Exhaling for down dog. And inhale that right leg overhead. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the left. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the knee and bring it down in between your hands and relax into a pigeon. Back leg behind you, straight. Gently begin by lifting your body up and then exhale, come down onto your elbows. Melting down, maybe creating a pillow with your hands for your forehead to come rest. Another really good hip opener, as well as a really good posture for grounding. Taking your time here to melt into the earth and completely relax. If it's in your practice, you can gently walk up and then bend the back leg and bring it towards your body. Again, just to fully open up the body and see what you're capable of. And then when you're ready, inhale back to a plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhaling, left leg overhead, stretch up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale the knee, bring it in between the hands. Relax the back foot. Lay it flat and straight behind you. Begin with your body erect and then drop down into your pigeon, making a pillow with your hands to place your forehead and melt into the earth. Returning to deep breathing. If you've forgotten, this is a gentle reminder to breathe in and out through the belly, elongating the breath, allowing the body to fully relax with the breath, to receive fresh oxygenated blood cells and let them travel to every part of the body. And if you try it out on the right side, see if you can do it on the left side. Come up into up pigeon and then bend the back leg and bring that foot towards your head, grabbing behind you and seeing how that feels for a moment. And then release and come back into a plank position. From here, take your time, count of 10, coming all the way down. Really come slowly. This is your one plank. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax onto your belly. Bring your hands alongside the body, right next to your shoulders. Hug the elbows against the body and inhale, lift up, arch the spine, looking up, squeezing that lower back. Look up, come up, go up. And exhale, look to your right. And once again, hands alongside the body. Hands are in line with the shoulders. Elbows are squeezing the body. Inhale, lift up. And see if you can come up a little higher. Second set, you can place a little bit of weight into your hands and lift up. And exhale, relax. Look to your left. And let's work on our shoulders and our elbows, bringing your hands underneath your body as if you're about to hit a volleyball. So your palms are touching, squeezing the floor. Elbows are straight underneath you. If they're not straight, then bring them outside of your body. Looking forward, inhaling, right leg up, Pointing the toes as if someone is pulling that leg out of your body, 45-degree angle, and release. Inhale, lift the left leg up, 45-degree angle, pointing the toes. Squeeze, 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 and release. Bring the hands closer together, pinkies to touch if you can, elbows are straight. This time you're kissing the mat. And inhale, both feet up. Lift up, come up. And relax. Look to your right. Release the hands from underneath you and let the blood flow to the shoulders, the elbows, the hands, the fingers. Really good exercise for the wrists and the fingers, especially if you've been on the computer all day typing, delivering fresh oxygenated blood to that part of the body. And with that, bring your hands out like airplane wings. Squeeze the feet together to start. Inhale, everything lifts off the floor like a 747, can't take enough. Imagining you're going to your favorite destination as you fly high into the sky. Lift up, go up. Exhale, relax, look to your left. Taking a breath in. And gently press yourself up. Come up to the top of your mat. Beginning with the knees together. Open up the heels just enough for your sit bones to come down. And then gently make your way down on to your elbows if you can, keeping the knees together on the mat. And if you can, come all the way down. And if you can, bringing your hands overhead, holding on to opposite elbows, breathing into all the tension and tightness, keeping your knees together on the earth. And gently inhale, come up one elbow at a time, one leg at a time, and come down into Savasana. Lay back and allow the blood to flow to the knees, to the ankles, to the toes. From here, inhale your right knee up towards the chest, interlace the 10 fingers underneath the knee, and then bring that knee out towards the right shoulder. Really squeeze that knee into the shoulder as best as you can. Opening up the hips and massaging the internal organs. And then exhale, release. Inhale, left knee to the belly. Interlace your 10 fingers and then guide that knee to the outside of the rib cage towards the left shoulder and squeeze that knee as best as you can towards the left shoulder. And exhale, release. Inhale, both knees towards the chest. Grab opposite elbows and squeeze, 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 squeeze as tightly as you can. Take all of that energy. Exhale, release. Lay flat and relax. Take this time to do anything additional that your body's asking for. You can rotate the knee around one more time on each direction, on each side. You can find happy baby. Whatever feels good to you right now, just take this time to finish up with our practice in whatever way calls you best. And when you're ready, Find your way through Savasana and completely melt down into the earth. Completely letting go at this time. Allowing your body to fully relax. Melting your toes down to the floor as you point the toes out and the heels are slightly closer together, opening up the body fully as you melt the hips down into the earth. Melting the spine down. And melting the back of your head into the earth. Letting your whole body completely melt into the earth as you relax here in complete stillness, except for your breath, which moves the belly up and down with every breath. Everything else is completely still and at peace. If any agitation arises or your body has an itch, see if you can just pay attention to that sensation without tending to it. Just taking your awareness, noticing that it is there, acknowledging it, and then releasing it. Our body sometimes conditions us to respond to it, but really we are greater than our body, greater than our mind even. If we just learn to control our impulses, control our need to react. And just be still. Finding the ease and the peace to just be. When we could be at ease and at peace with ourselves, we actually control our nervous system. We move from the sympathetic nervous system, which is where most modern day adults are operating, always on the go, always must be doing something. And we shift into the parasympathetic nervous system, where the body can take its time to relax, And during this time, that's when the body operates at its best. It can begin to heal and recover. And of course, when you're in the parasympathetic mode, you are more relaxed and more at ease with the mind. It is not constantly chattering. And when you're at ease with the mind, that's when you can find the true happiness. So for the next few minutes, just continue to be exactly here with your breath, focusing on the inhalation as the belly rises and the exhalation as the belly falls. Inhale to begin. Inhaling in through the nose, allowing the breath to flow all the way down to your toes. Completely relaxing the toes, relaxing the heels, allowing the breath to flow in and out softly through your entire body, completely relaxing you. And taking your breath and your focus to the top of your head. Allowing the energy to flow from the top of your head down to your feet and back, scanning your body and noticing if there's any stuck energy, any tightness, any image of darkness in your body. Notice that with your intuition and just allow your breath to softly go into those parts and release the stuck energy, release any tightness at this time. And gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back, rolling the wrists and ankles. Taking your knees to the chest and then dropping them over to the right side. Extending the left hand out, looking towards the left. And then switch directions, taking the knees over to the left. Reaching out with your right hand, looking towards the right. And then taking the knees back to the center, rocking side to side, massaging the kidneys. And choosing either to rock up and down on the spine and find seated position, or simply laying on one side and gently coming back up to a seated position. Bringing your palms together towards the heart center. Taking this time to return to your intention. Breathing into your heart, allowing for yourself to feel more love and compassion, kindness, gratitude, and setting your intention from this positive space, from your positive feelings. And gently bowing down to the divine that's in you, that's the divine in me. Namaste.